The writing process is a very simple process to get, and it's a very easy skill to learn, and it's a very easy, great skill to have. Narrative process, or writing a narrative process, or an argumentative text, or even writing a letter to someone is very great skill to have, especially in the real world. So this process is going to make sure every essay you write is simple, clean, and streamlined for any use. So, but first, I have to tell you the learning objective. Planning a first draft by selecting an appropriate for a particular topic, audience, range, context of a given draft. Essentially, all this is telling you is that, hey, you need to learn who to write it for, why you're writing it, and when to send it out to publish. So essentially just context. So there are plenty of steps for pre-writing. These, all 5 of them is a lesson in their own right. So we're gonna start from the very beginning and with the pre-writing stage. So first things first, the first thing and most important thing when you first start, we're gonna assume that this is for a scholarship, or this is for an argumentative text. So first things first, a good thing to have is a thesis. It's essentially a small paragraph. It could be a small paragraph, it could be 3 sentences, it could be 1 sentence, it could be a paragraph long. But the idea is to get your point across before you start elaborating on those points. So before you start writing, it's important to pre-write and brainstorm key ideas to ensure your writing is clear, concise, and well organized. That's all you have to do. All you have to do is look at what you want to write. Think in your mind using multiple different strategies, whatever you want there. Essay outlines, word bubbles, there is a T-chart. All of these are effective ways to plan and brainstorm what you want to write about your thesis before you get into your body paragraphs and conclusion. So, but first, this is a quick little ditty I do want to teach you because it's really simple and it'll help you memorize the process of thesis writing. Hook, topic, point, done. It's that simple. You got your hook, the sentence to get your audience attention, the topic, what you're writing about, the points of your topic, and your thesis is done. Don't worry about a conclusion. In most argumentative texts, you don't need a conclusion in your topic, especially ones when you get to the high school level. Most of the time, they won't ask you for a conclusion in your thesis. So say it with me: hook, topic, point, done.
Hook, topic, point, done.
That's it. It's that simple to learn. Once you get these steps down, and once you remember this, brainstorming the thesis will come like 1, 2, 3. That's it. It will be a paragraph. Like I said before, it could be a paragraph, 3 sentences, 2 sentences. Even if you can condense it in 1 sentence, that's fine. But as long as you get that point across. Now, here's what my problem was. Why do you think teaching is important? Now, this is when it comes down to prompts, they're deceptively simple. Because you could easily start overthinking and be planning it out for the entire class period. That's why I gave you the thing before, because it simplifies it and condenses the process down to just 4 easy steps. So, let's see what I wrote. In the United States in 2021, the percentage of African American teachers were 6.1%, only 1.3% being African American men. Though short, I've been aware of this my entire life. My mother, being a teacher, has made it her mission to ensure I understand my communities and peers. HISD has shown me time and time again that the need for Black role models in the classroom is essential. The connection between teacher and student cannot be at surface level as in the same room for you. It must be understanding of one's culture, inherent experiences. Thus is my reasoning. See how I broke it down. I got the hook, which I used to state a fact, said that 1.3% of African American men are teachers. I started with a hook, then I got my topic that, hey, my mother taught me teacher, and that's why I think it's important. And then I go into 2 points that HISD has shown me that Black role models are needed, and that the need for a teacher to understand and connect with his students is important. I don't have a thesis because I just explained my entire essay in a short paragraph. And when you get to these 2 points, you're just gonna break them down in your body. So now, thesis revision. Now, it's always important to recheck, double check, triple check, quadruple check if you have to. But it's always important to revise the thesis as you're writing it. It gives you a more clear sense, and hey, you might have thought of a word now and be like, hey, it'll be a lot better in that spot. So it's always good to look over it a few times just to make sure it's just right before you hit that submit button. Now, it's your turn. I want you to write a thesis. Now, it's seems a little tough, it may be a little skeptical, but all the writing processes I've taught you this year and the chant I just taught you would be perfectly fine to use this. So I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to do it.